Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to another art video. Today I will be drawing CaptainSparklez. You see the t-shirt? I wore it just for this video. So quick explanation of what I'm doing. I'm going to Vidcon this month and I want to draw a bunch of portraits, or at least as many as I can, of YouTubers in the hopes that I might stumble upon them and be able to give them a portrait of themselves that I painted. And for this one, it's Sparklez, and I actually didn't intend on posting his first. It was actually going to be a different person who's going next week. But he ended up posting on Twitter, "Hey, I'm doing a meetup, you know, feel free to come and hang out." And I was like, oh, well, okay. I guess I could just maybe give it to him early. So I did, so he has it maybe still, I don't know. He can do whatever he wants with it, it's his, I don't care. And yeah, so I ended up giving it to him, and I decided to put his video first since he already has his. And yeah, so if you guys don't know CaptainSparklez, he does mostly Minecraft, but he's dabbled in other things as well. He's a Let's Player basically, and I've been following him for quite a long time now. And I actually pulled up a conversation that I had with my friend who introduced me to Minecraft, and then I didn't know what it was. So I looked it up, and his was the first channel that I stumbled across. And I don't remember which video was my first, but I remember which series was my first, which was Skyblock Survival. And the first video I ended up browsing through, not the first one, but one of the couple earlier ones was just random later ones later on in the series. And all I saw was just like this huge structure and all this stuff. And I thought it was really cool and interesting. And I remembered him showing off some sort of elevator that he made or something like that was elevator like he used redstone. I don't remember what it was he made, but I was like so blown away by that. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. This guy like really knows what he's doing. And I have a comment here that I made to my friend because after I watched a few, I was like, okay, this is really interesting. I wonder where he started. So I went back to the beginning and I could not believe it. My mind was so blown that he started with so little. If you guys don't know anything about Skyblock, it's just like this little thing of land, tiny, 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 that you start off with, and like the minimum amount of resources. Like if you lose anything, you basically have to start over. And so I have this comment I made to my friend, this guy must have uber patience to do this. And yeah, so I've pretty much been watching him ever since, and that was back in November of 2011. So that's when I started. I don't know if that's exactly when I started, but that's when I found the conversation with my friend about this. So yeah, I have just basically been watching his videos ever since. And his videos were pretty much how I learned everything that I know about Minecraft. I mean, eventually I kind of went on my own and did look up wiki stuff and played the game myself. I eventually ended up buying it. And yeah, but his videos were like the ones that I went to when I needed help with something or just wanted to see ideas. And then I started watching a few other Minecraft Let's Players as well, but I didn't actually stick around with any of them. His was the only one that I kept consistent with. And obviously, it's still going because I'm still watching his stuff today. By the way, Jordan, if you somehow magically stumble upon this video, hi, my name is Sam. Sorry I didn't really introduce myself that well when we met. I'm not very good at the social thing in person. Very bad, very awkward penguin. And yeah, so hope you like the painting. With his and all of the paintings that I've done, I tried to keep it more just simple, quote unquote. Like, it's still watercolors, it's still something I'm relatively new with, but I just wanted to concentrate more on just enjoying the process rather than worrying so much about accuracy. And I kind of, as I went along with these paintings, it's kind of like, it made me think of the graphite portrait series that I did a while back, if you guys remember that, with the Avengers and stuff. It was just so much more stressful, and I think it's because I kept trying to worry about accuracy and getting everything as perfect as I could, and then being really mad at myself when it wasn't good. And that's not fun, and I want to have fun. So that's kind of another point of the series. Like, aside from being gifts for YouTubers, it's also for me to just sit back, relax, have fun, I'm definitely learning a lot about watercolors with this though, and I'm definitely starting to feel some more frustration when I do darker colors, because I'm still having that hesitation of going too dark, and then I just have to wait and do layer upon layer upon layer instead of just being brave and like, just put down the black dot and get it over with, Sam. Like, yeah. I feel like I should be talking more about sparkles, but then I don't really know what to say. And yeah, so this actually isn't the first quote-unquote fan art I've done of sparkles, and not of sparkles, just of sparkles, the brand, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. I actually drew Jerry the Slime many years ago. I'll go ahead and post a little picture of that. And I have had other fan art ideas in mind, but they were quite detailed and I was really lazy and I didn't feel like doing it, so they just kind of never happened. And then other things obviously got in the way, but finally, portrait, good, we got that done. And I guess to get at least a little cheese about sparkles, if I had to, was just because of the fact that he does Let's Plays, and the way that he does Let's Plays is just really chillaxed and laid back, and like you don't really have to have your eyes glued to the screen, you kind of just listen. So, and that not all Let's Plays I like do that. Like sometimes I like it when I do just watch and I'm engaged too, but sometimes it's also just nice to listen, because then I can draw or just have it on in the background, just kind of like a podcast sort of thing. So his worked pretty nice for that. And it also was, I think, a pretty good time for me to have first stumbled upon his videos, because it was at a time in my life when kind of going through a transition phase, kind of going through some struggles. Nothing too deep there, but like it did help to have YouTube at my disposal, because that was a really nice outlet, and it just helps kind of relax me. So because his videos were so like, you don't have to, you know, it's like you're not crazy dedicated to it. I don't know how to describe it. Like there was no big deal, there was no big show. It was just kind of a sit down and chill and just, you know, not really think much about anything, and I needed that. And, you know, every so often I still need it, so his channel works really nice for that. And yeah, so that was really appreciative. And plus he's really funny sometimes too. And that's also entertaining. So yeah, Jordan, if you're still watching this, thank you for your videos. I find them very entertaining and sometimes very humorous. And yeah, it's a good way to pass the time and just, you know, get me in a good mood, and or have something on in the background while I'm drawing. And I am very certain that I actually had some of your videos on in the background when I was doing some of these portraits. I don't think I did for yours, but kind of ironic there. But I'm very certain I did for the other ones. Kind of hard. I watch a lot of stuff when I draw. I can't really remember everything. And I don't really know what else to say, so awkward commentary aside, I hope all of you guys like the portraits, and I hope, Jordan, if you're watching this, then I hope you like it, but if not, I'm sorry. But keep doing what you're doing. I like your stuff. And yeah, if you guys haven't already checked out CaptainSparklez, I'll have a link to his YouTube and his Twitter, just because he's also on Twitter a lot, and half the entertainment is really on his Twitter anyway. So links to both of those will be in the description. And also, if you're going to Vidcon, you know, hit me up. Let's see if we can hang out. I'll post on Twitter while I'm there to try and like let you guys know where I am. So if anybody wants to come say hi, totally fine. And yeah, I'm excited and hope it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be the first time at Vidcon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I don't really have the headphones or the fancy microphone, but I got the wall. Yep. I feel like I should have more stuff in the frame, but I don't have any stuff to put in the frame.